All right, it's time for another share of my pages from Junk Journal July 2023. It's an open collaboration that I'm participating in. The hosts are two YouTubers who are also on Instagram, Meg Journals and Get Messy Art. Have them both linked probably down below in the description box as well as in the title of this video. I've been doing some shorts of my journal pages, so thank you so much to everyone who has been watching those. If you guys could look out for the short videos still, I greatly appreciate it. I really think the shorts are the fun way to post them as more of a daily, close to the days of the prompts. But I want to go over the last 4 that I've done. And yes, I am now experimenting and working with 3 different journals. And you guys have only seen this journal on YouTube other than the shorts. So this is super exciting. So if you want to see what I did for 4 entries in Junk Journal July, then please stay tuned. Hello, welcome back to my channel. If you're new here, my name is Jessie and I do subscription box unboxings and more. This is obviously the and more. Guys, I'm also going to be showing lots of journaling, paper crafting, creative journaling, I guess you suppose, collages like these on the channel now, as well as hauls as I get items from crafting places or subscription boxes. So it's a loose fit with my channel, but that's why I had and more. So if you remember from the last Junk Journal July, we ended with this framed theme. Now this is sitting here waiting to be completed. I ended up cutting this out. You'll recognize this in day 14's journal, which I'm going to show you next. This is waiting for a good theme. I just wanted to use it because it was very delicate up here. But you guys remember this old theme, but this one's the new one. This is for Torn. This is actually the first. This was day 14. Junk Journal July. This is the first time I really experimented with just flat out tearing the pages, especially the back pages. It's kind of the orange daisy flowers. That's kind of what I tore, there we go. And here's the boat in case you're wondering. And there's a diamond shape that was cut out of that other page. And I put this to music in a short. I think I actually saw that it was going with music, so I kind of just went with it and then kind of filmed it and created it after the song Lucy in the Sky with Diamonds, which for my whole childhood I knew was by Elton John, and I didn't know until I was an adult, A, what it was about, or B, the fact that it was originally done by the Beatles. But I love Elton's version, surprise, surprise, and put this to that and kind of this song like it. I always thought it was just kind of a mystical, dreamy like song as a child, so I went with that. And I even had an out-of-body experience here. I thought it was really cool. I love having a little bit of negative space in some areas in the torn section that I didn't fill in. And I just think this was a cool piece. I really like this one. Got some random music notes that I also tore out. You know, just a couple areas of tear. I tore the washi tape. I didn't like doing that, by the way. I do like cutting that better, I think. But yeah. So here's day 14 with Torn. Had real fun with this one, but I'm getting tired of these, you know, the rings in the binder in the middle. Hence why I've gone to these other journals. So the next one I would like to show is, I haven't done every day. Like I said, I wish I could, but I'm also new and some of the prompts were a bit challenging for my skill level. But I'm gonna go to day 18, which is where I use my favorite supply. You guys may have also seen this. Oh, I know I put it on I put it somewhere because I used the music. I can't remember if I did a YouTube short or an Instagram reel. I'll have to check on that and see where I didn't put it. But it's coming to YouTube. So you guys haven't seen on YouTube anything in this journal yet. So I am gonna show you once we get out of July, the entries I've done in here that aren't related to Junk Journal July. But for favorite supply, I took a different interpretation on this than other people in the collab, but I thought that was fine because everyone has their own interpretations to everything. There's no wrong way to journal, right? So this is actually one of my favorite spreads. As you can see why, I mean favorite supply. I didn't realize that meant just like basically favorite supply as in like one item, but I did see most people use more than one favorite supply. Most people just said their favorite supply was paper, which one is one of mine, which the whole background is paper. And then, of course, you guys know I love washi tapes, which are along here. I got this beautiful green botanical washi tape from a subscription box from CoraCreaCrafts. Not shown this one on the channel yet. It was in her Curiosities nature themed box earlier this year. The second box out for the Curiosities. Amazing box, nature theme. I know, I need to get it up on the channel. And then I got this white washi here with the gold foiling, also in leaves. This was from Temu, I believe. And I just thought it looked really nice, the green and gold together. It's gonna be so much fun with Christmas too. And then also my favorite things to journal with are anything nature oriented, especially, you know, my Instagram paper dragonfly journaling. Got some beautiful green dragonfly sticker right here to complement this back page, also from CoraCreaCrafts. And beautiful butterflies on here, and put in some dragonflies. You guys know what song I put this to. I had to, with a praying mantis. If anybody gets it, you can put it in the comments down below. And we got a nice, is that a grasshopper there, I believe? Some bigger stickers from Temu. And then this small little butterfly up here. Was that? I think that was CoraCrea as well. So favorite supply, definitely washi, stickers, back pages. And this is again one of my favorite entries. Sorry if you don't like the creepy crawlies. You know, there's some beetles in there. There's a scorpion actually right in here. But these are some of my favorite things for favorite supply. So I thought that was fun. You haven't seen the unboxing yet of this. I got this journal from Archer and Olive, which I can't wait to record that for you at some point. So we're gonna move on now. I'm sure I'm taking way too much time, but we're gonna move on to day 21, which was contrast. Oops, why'd I close this up? It's back in here. Contrast was a challenge for me. I took it basic. You can Google contrast color wheels, which I didn't even know until actually I think the day after, day 18. But I was able to kind of I just did basic. I learned that blue contrasts with orange, and I've been wanting to do a blue spread, which I haven't fully gotten to do yet, and I still haven't. Honestly, the orange that I wanted, I needed a much brighter orange. Like think Temu. Like I needed like a Temu orange. And I could have used part of the bags, but they all just, you know, they're so beat up from the Postal Service. But I didn't have much in that orange. Basically fruit was all I had, which did not go with my blue underwater theme. So some of you have seen this because I unboxed this sticker in the Cognitive Surplus box. Brilliant orange / red butterfly. Yeah, that's a butterfly, right? Octopus right here. So I got that from the Cognitive Surplus. If you haven't checked out that video, highly recommend that you do. And contrast the blue and orange. I mean, my background page has lots of blue, obviously, because it's underwater, and it had some blue and orange fish in here, which I thought was totally cool. I took one of those zebra glitter highlighters. I got a pack of 5 from Amazon to expand on the yellow one I got from Zen Pop, and I colored in this blue coral with the blue highlighter just to kind of make it pop some more. And I was hoping this was going to be a brighter orange, but the only colored clear or solid color washi tape I have that works well at the moment is our pastel colors. So yeah, it was kind of a lighter orange, and because this is a vintage back sheet, everything was kind of washed out, a little bit weathered in a good way, you know what I mean? Kind of distressed is the word I think people would use in a more artistic setting. And then I had some blue and gold washi here that went all the way around this little thing that has a whole bunch of octopus tentacles. If you could, says you, me, and the sea. I think I covered up too many tentacles there. It was a really cool piece. I cut that from another background page that I think you guys are going to love. I can't wait to show you the background pages. I've got some orange. I got a jellyfish sticker here, which is kind of hard to see, as well as some more fish with coral hiding out down here. That's what orange fish and coral do, right? And I'm looking at it. I think that's everything I wanted to point out for contrast. I'll get better. Maybe I can use some of my brighter colors and get more brighter colors and do some more contrast. I do think it's something fun to work with. It was a bit of a challenge for me. Now this last entry, I finally moved to this tinier journal. And gosh, I'm forgetting where I got this journal. Does anybody recognize it? I feel like it could have been from a box. It might have been from, was it Paper Gang, guys? Or it might have been either Paper Gang or DG Journals. Gosh, I'm really sorry. If I remember, I will put it in the screen if I remember by the time I edit. But I combined 2 prompts into one, but I did like a whole spread, so 2 pages. So I felt like I still did the same amount of work as everybody, but I wanted to combine day 23 and day 24, which was overlap for day 23 and very vintage for day 24. I had to do day 24. As you guys know, my collection is a very vintage, so in terms of looks. So, and a lot of this is coming out. I didn't know, but I've never really done I mean, obviously I've overlapped because I've done lots of collages, but I really overlapped here. The key with overlapping, which I learned from this collab, is to start with bigger background pages, which this whole background page I actually cut. It kind of, I'll show you a preview for something else I'm working on later in the month. But this one, this is exactly how I cut the pages, the background pages before it, and put half on one side and half on the other. This was a happy accident because it happened to just get stuck behind the previous page. And this is where I first put glue, so I had to glue it down. But I think this is going to turn out to be a fantastic spread. And I love the purple in it. But anyway, that's not where we are. We're here for day 23 and 24. I covered up the background so much, but you can see it's got very vintage. It had like 4 quadrants of colors, but we had like a blue scheme going on up here and down here with the bird, and up here and kind of yellow with the ledger, which makes it very vintage, and some pinks in there as well. I also got some roses and kind of got a 70s wall pipe here for a vibe maybe. This is also in terms of overlap. It's the first time I've taken, since I don't have rings in the middle, and it's a smaller journal. I experimented with going over the spine a little bit here and here, but they do pop up a lot. I had to use some stickers up in here to, to put some of this, what's the word I'm looking for, secure some of this, but just lots of overlap. And then we've got some themes. We've got some vintage themes of this little girl with the doves and a little bit of an angel down here, and then I put in more doves down here to kind of make it cohesive, and then a little heart above the doves. I love this little heart with the rose in the middle. It's super cute. I got the vintage, nothing says vintage better like tags. I got this vintage tag with roses. That's actually a sticker. The vintage stickers, not including the butterfly frames, but they came from a album I got on Amazon in the Amazon Prime Day sales. I'd actually like to show you guys that at some point in another video, but those are stickers I used from that book, and I thought this was kind of whimsical. But over here I had this butterfly holding a teacup, which looked pretty vintage and had some flowers coming out of it. Just cool details. If you want to see these more up close, obviously go to my journaling Instagram, paper_dragonfly_journaling. I'll have it linked down below in the description box and the pinned comment. You can zoom in and see more details upright as opposed to me moving it all around. Like down here, there's some words with the vintage girl. We've got a German cologne, it says, and there's some more words at the top. But again, overlap for day 23 and day 24 was very vintage. So I'm hoping to do a couple more themes. There's some really cool themes here coming up for the last week in July. And thank you guys so much. Really appreciate the hosts of this journal collab. Anybody's willing to, you can still enter. It's not the end of the month yet, so if you'd still like to enter, you certainly can do so. Just make sure you use the hashtag junkjournaljuly and tag the hosts, Meg Journals, and Get Messy with Art. Meg Journals has the theme page on her Instagram pinned to the top. So I also might include a picture of it in here at the end if you guys are interested in the themes and want to jump in. So anyway, to anybody crafting out there, thank you guys, or just having fun watching me, you like seeing what I create. I hope I'm getting better. It at least is a lot of fun for me. And until next time, guys, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button. And remember, this channel is still doing unboxings, and we're adding in some journaling here and there. So until next time, I'll catch you later. Bye.